What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Tuesday, February 4th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Kel'el Ware is on the outside looking in. Great matchup today against the Bulls, but he didn't make the top five. Who will be my favorites? My top five plays of the day? Time to find out. First up at number 5, we have Josh Hart, and we don't even totally know if he's going to play today. He has been questionable recently. Not expecting to have OG Anunoby in. That makes Hart look even better. 7,700, small forward, power forward eligible. 14 points, 10.5 rebounds, 6 assists, and close to 2 stocks. He fills up the stat sheet. He's a threat for a triple-double every night. It's a matchup against a not very good Toronto Raptors team. And every time he steps on the floor, he's live to play 40 minutes. I love the flexibility you get from Josh Hart. Next up at number 4, he played a ton of minutes yesterday. I believe he had 20 rebounds. We've got DeAndre Ayton taking on a Pacers team that might not have Miles Turner today. Hell, this Portland Trailblazers team might not have DeAndre Ayton today on the back-to-back. But if he's in, he's 6,500, projected for 16 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 stocks. That's a really nice price and a really good matchup. He might have a date with Thomas Bryant. That's a better spot than it is against Miles Turner. But either way, 6,500 for Ayton on a Portland Trailblazers team that's cooking right now, that's a price tag I want to pay. Or we can go to Miami and get Bam Adebayo, power forward center eligible. Incredibly beneficial positional eligibility. A matchup against the Bulls. Fast-paced, dreadful defense. They don't have Zach LaVine any longer. 18 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 stocks for Bam. But the fact that you could put him in at power forward, huge. If he were center only, we wouldn't be able to get here. We'd be prioritizing Ware. The fact that we can put Bam in at power forward and we have no Jimmy Butler around, this is a different Miami team. And in this matchup, I want to get to the guys that are still there. In particular, Bam Adebayo. I also want to head to Boston and pay up for Jason Tatum. Now, you would think the matchup's not great. They're taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. But from a real matchup perspective, this is a spot where you could see increased minutes for Jason Tatum. And this is an offensive game. This is the number 1 and number 3 offense in the league. 27 points, 8 boards, 6 assists, and close to 2 stocks for Tatum. $9,800 price tag, and the small forward, power forward positional eligibility. You get price flexibility. You get a full range of minutes. You get a sub 10K salary on a slate that doesn't have your normal pay-up options. There's no Giannis. There's no Wemby. There's no Nikola Jokic. The most expensive guy on today's slate is LeBron James, and Jason Tatum looks a lot better than LeBron James. He just didn't look good enough to get to the number 1 spot because there's a guard value that's a little bit better than Tatum, if you like paying up. And that value is Jalen Brunson. I went 36 minutes. He's got this matchup against Toronto. We're not expecting to see OG Anunoby, but Brunson's only 8,400. Had a massive night last night, second highest scorer of the slate. Let's see if he could do it again. 27 points, 7.5 assists, 3 boards, and a steal. This price tag just doesn't represent what Jalen Brunson's true ceiling is. He's the most optimal player I have on the list for today. He's my preferred pay up, but at 8,400, you can pair him pretty nicely with Jason Tatum. We have more than enough value to go around. So if you can only roster one guy today, and that's not how this works, but the first guy that I think you guys should click on, Jalen Brunson. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Tuesday, February 4th. Top 10 for DK and FanDuel are already posted to my Twitter at Josh Engleman. Check it out and look for updates either just before 5 o'clock on the deeper dive or just after it at 6 o'clock when Live Before Lock gets started. And if you want additional updates, tonight, playback.tv/Stokastic. I'm going to be watching basketball games, talking about late news, and giving you guys those updates. So come join us. Good luck, everybody.